Well, if you are watching this video, you are either a subscriber to my channel or you are a Batman fan. And being a Batman fan, if you haven't read any of this, then I'm sorry to say, but you are just robbed of the title of calling yourself a Batman fan. You just lost your right. So, jokes apart, without further ado, let's get into these trade paperbacks or volumes. And this run is by Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo, to be specific. And this is the new 52 run on Batman. And this being volume 1, 2, and volume 3. So, yeah, volume 1 and 2 completes the story arc, and that is about the Court of Owls and the City of Owls. They talk about the Court of Owls, the Talons, Batman versus the Court of Owls and all. And volume 3 is separate, Batman versus Joker face off, and we'll talk about that later. So first, the Court of Owls. So before we directly get into the depths, let's recite out a poem that defines the Court of Owls. So it says, the Court of Owls watches all the time, ruling Gotham from a shadowed perch behind granite and lime. They see you at your hearth, they see you in your bed. Speak not a whispered word about them, or they will send a talon for your head. So as you can see, the Court of Owls is basically a cult, considered a myth kind of thing, and they are an organized crime family who, the rich people of the Gotham forms it, and they appoint assassins, some dead brainwashed assassins, as talons, and they have been ruling the city from the shadows for centuries, and now Batman is here to uncover them. The so-called myth is going to be busted by Bruce Wayne, but he has to face many difficulties. And as you can see here, Bruce is captured by the Talons, the Court of Owls. He tries to fight them off. He is pushed mentally and physically by them, cornered literally, and it is a sight to watch, to see the strongest man with the strongest willpower crumble. Fear grips him, and he is pushed into insanity, literally insanity, because to express what goes on inside Batman's brain, to see how broken he is, the editor have actually done something creative with the panels. It is upright here, but then it becomes horizontal, and then it goes totally upside down, see, and then again it comes back to normal. So it's just a view into Bruce's head when he is mentally tormented by the owls. And as you know, the man he is, Batman, comes out of their clutches, gives them a fight, and this volume right here is an epic conclusion to the story arc of the owls. So here we get to see some cool outfit of Batman's. Let me show you. Yeah, this one right here. I don't know what it is called, but it looks dope. And the Talons directly attack his bat cave, and when you can corner a bat, I don't know what you can call that, but you are about to get punched in the face. So yeah, Batman beats the hell out of the Talons, and there is not one but many Talons in the city, and the whole Bat family has to face against them, and eventually, as you know, he will come victorious. So this guy is the main Talon, this white suited guy, and he tries to mentally manipulate Batman in several ways. Even there is a popular belief he installs in Bruce's mind that he is Bruce's elder brother, about whom nobody knows, so that if you weaken someone mentally, it is easy to fight him physically. So that's the trick he uses, but he doesn't know what is up against. So eventually Batman comes out victorious. This is a backstory about Alfred, Alfred Pennyworth, Batman's Bruce Wayne's butler, trusted acquaintance, and some additional stories about some more side characters. And finally, I think there is this annual about Mr. Freeze. Scott Snyder and Jason Fabok did the tremendous job in this issue, and that brings us to the end of these 2 volumes. And let's take a look at the cover art gallery, and we can look at some outfits of the Talons, the dead assassins. This is Batman versus a Talon. I'm sorry for the glare. Yeah. And amongst these variant pages, there is actually a page showing the change in the suit, the costume of the Talons through the centuries. Like this one is a old one when Alfred was a little boy, and this one being the new one. So yeah, must read Court of Owls, City of Owls. Now let's take a look into the Death of the Family. Death of the Family revolves around Joker versus Batman, and I must say, if you think that Batman was broken down mentally in the Court of Owls story arc, you are up for some surprise, because nobody brings Bruce to the knees like Joker does, and this time he has dragged Batman's family into the mess. I am trying to give away as little as possible so that your fun is not spoiled, but I can see what I can do. And one look into the Joker's face and you will see what a degenerate filth he is, a disgusting man, a psycho that he is. And just look at his face, the way Greg Capullo has expressed his expressions, his face, it's horrifying. And what can I say, I'm just running through the pages to show you some sick artworks, but each and every page is a treat to the eye, especially the ones by Greg Capullo. And there are some other artists also who has done some pages in between, and the story just keeps getting better. So without further delay, go ahead, buy it from anywhere possible, any source you have, and let me know in the comment section how you like it.